Mahagatha, the 100 Tales from the Puranas. Welcome, friends, to another episode. In the last episode, we heard that how was Narada refused from Brahma, and Narada had cursed him, and Brahma also cursed him. In this episode, the chapter name is Man is Created. Having been born from the Creator's right thumb, Daksha now organized a ceremony. Then seven sages participated and were assigned specific duties. Vishnu came out of hibernation to attend, and so did Brahma. The rituals commenced as the Saptarishi began to chant. Their words were winging through the cosmos, permeating its veins, smearing with all the layer of piety. Brahmanda was now swaying now, drunk with devotion. The mantras were sanctifying everything. They all were touching when suddenly a furor broke out. All about Shiva. After bidding Brahma farewell, Shiva had found a beautiful spot and began meditating. But resounding mantras of the sages today had shattered his peace, jolted off his contemplation. Infuriated God had arrived in the gates of ceremony. Storming the site, Shiva now began turning upside down. Daksha and Saptarishi fled in terror, but Vishnu stood up against the divine vandal. Seeing the preservers protesting, Shiva's rage spiraled and battle erupted between two. Galaxies shuddered, time froze. The elements covered their eyes as the two devas clashed, threatening to rip apart the universe. Fearing an irreversible catastrophe, Brahma folded his hands. I beseech you both, end this combat or it will never end. You are both equal to each other, opposite of each other. This will be an infinite war. Everything around you will perish, but you will go on fighting. Either you resolve your anger or dissolve my cosmos. What will you choose? The gods halted, better since prevailed. Creator smiled. You both have removed fear of my heart, removed the threat upon Brahmanda. Hereafter, Vishnu shall be called as Hari and Shiva also be called as Hara. Both names mean same. One who removes the they shall always remind you that each other synonyms Hari and Hara shall always together be Hari Hara. Shiva departed and Daksha's ceremony was completed. As everyone began to leave, Vishnu called Brahma aside. I have been noticing, Lord, your face appears troubled and you have hardly enjoyed the rituals. Speak to me. What causes you such grief? Finding a sympathetic ear, Brahma unspooled his vows. His words came gushing forth like a stream, recounting every frustration, how process of creation was destroying him, how his own sons had rejected him, how was perpetual agony while Vishnu was slumbering in peace. Friends, for better listening, you shall keep on your speed as 1.5x. Perhaps I should be discarded, for I have failed to deliver, he lamented. The preserver stood gazing at a pillar of white gold and alloy of gold and silver. Then he spoke, Mahadeva, Mahadeva, go to him, he alone can solve this. I tried, but he kept breeding immortals. He is the destroyer. How can he create? He may not create, but he shall surely counsel. Go to Mahadeva. The creator did as instructed, only find that Shiva that had resumed meditation, having witnessed that havoc and wreak at Daksha's ceremony. Brahma was too fearful to interrupt him again, but he knew that but he could not leave without an answer. Sitting down, he began praying that to the god, praying with pith of his soul. Time passed, but the Creator did not stir. So earnest was the plea, Shiva opened his eye. I know why you are here. Guide me, Lord. Brahma's eyes welled up. Creation is at stake, and I am at loss. Show me the way. Tell me where I have gone wrong. Reproduction cannot happen the way you generated your sons. What you need is Shakti. Shakti, power of the feminine. Shiva stood up and Creator watched mesmerized. Watched as the god's body acquired a new form, a magnificent composed form of half male and half female. The right side was masculine, the left side was feminine, split evenly down the middle upon a central axis, a union in division, a perfect a symbiosis of opposing energies, a divine duality that he had never seen before. A fusion that was whispering was the secret for the creation of him. So powerful was this sight, the creator sat both petrified and euphoric. Side since Ardha or half of this form of Shiva was Nari or female, it became ardhanarishwara, the androgynous one. The the avatar addressed Brahma. This is the what creation needs. Synthesis of Shiva and Shakti, Dev and Devi, static and dynamic, being and becoming, masculine and feminine are the two halves of your Brahmand, and one cannot function without the other. Only when these binaries can integrate, this can become a propagation. This union will not only initiate the creation but also ensure the process of sustains and it shall never have end. Hail Adi Shakti, Divine Mother, Sacred Feminine, Brahma Board. I worship you, Devi, for you. You have opened my eyes. Bless me that I may be able to create female agency on the earth. Bring forth the human pair who shall procreate on earth. Adi Shakti smiled, bestowing the generative force upon him. Thus empowered, Brahma now created a man and a woman. From his own body, the first pair on earth, the man was named as Manu and the woman was Brahmi. Since Methuna or copulation became the sourcing of sustaining Srishti or procreation, this became as known as Maithuna Srishti. The human race would now descend from Manu and hence would be Manushya or Manava. Brahma was elated. Creation would take care of itself now. It had created a man, the highest form, God's own image. The intent of the universe, so rapturous, was now was that Deva that he forgot every trouble he had encountered thus far, every hurdle that had seemed unsurmountable, even the terrible curse that Narada had laid upon him. You shall desire what that which must be not be desired. Words that about to came true. Thank you friends for listening this episode of the Mahagatha. For some late working news, this podcast is also available as book as Mahagatha, 100 Tales from the Puranas, written by Satyarth Nayak and published by HarperCollins. Thank you friends.